The World Travel and Tourism Conference took place over the weekend in India, with the government keen to show off the country's best sights and sounds, as the BBC's Sumant Bhatia reports.
Smiles, for the moment at least, at India's Ministry of Tourism. The number of overseas visitors here has grown by a fifth over the last year to more than 3 million. India, in theory, has it all, from a colourful history to even wildlife. Despite all that India offers, its share of the global tourism market is just 1/3 of 1%. Even Singapore gets more visitors.
Religious tourism, health tourism, festival tourism.
Now the President wants things to change, setting the industry and government alight with ambitious targets.
We should work out a strategy through which we can increase this arrival to at least 15 million within the next 5 years and 25 million within the next 10 years in partnership with World Travel and Tourism Specialists.
Thank you very much.
Some companies are taking up the challenge. Europe's largest tourism group, TUI, is beefing up its presence here with another joint venture. It sees India as a double opportunity.
The travel industry is following the development of the economy. And what's happening in India is that there's a growing part of the middle class. And these are our customers for the outbound business. On the other hand, also the incoming business is growing double-digit at the moment from Europe to India.
Others, however, are less optimistic.
The infrastructure which is needed to cope up with the demand is just not enough. We would need far many hotels like these in order to keep up with the demand right now.
And what does the government need to do then to get that?
The government needs to encourage a lot of private participation by putting in SOPs, by incentivizing the private people to participate in this particular sector.
And do you think the government's got anything right so far?
Well, they've already started with the plan. One is the modernization of the airports, but if infrastructure around the airports or these hotels will take another 2 years to come in, and that'll pose a bottleneck on the increasing demand of tourism right now.
It's not just the latest adverts that are helping attract more tourists. The Indian government is allowing more flights, reducing airfares in the process. But the reality may not be so glossy for the moment at least, as the country grapples with modernising its often creaking infrastructure. Sumant Bhatia, BBC News, Delhi.
Moving now to the markets.